Hi, welcome back to another exciting episode of Clark's Public Art School. We're here in very cold Vermont. It's March 2026. I'm going to be painting with oil paint stick on this panel. I don't usually like to wear rubber gloves or whatever this is, vinyl something. But I'm using oil paint, and it's red oil paint. May have cadmium in it, I don't know. But either way, I don't want to get it on my fingers. So I've got this cool glove on, but because we're using a chroma key, it does this weird transparency thing. So that's awesome. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna get started. I have no idea what I'm doing, no plans. Just trying to. But before I start, this oil paint stick on hard, smooth material is my favorite thing to draw on, or with, both, combo, draw with and on. Yeah, there's something so satisfying about it. It's kind of like using lipstick on a mirror. It just has this amazing glide to it, and I'm kind of obsessed. So here we go. Try not to get too comfortable. Do something unexpected. It also does this cool thing where it kind of skips across the surface. It's and then yeah, I love that. Let's see what we got. What can we do here? Maybe do some little 3D action over here. Yeah, that's kind of the best thing ever. Oh, there's a little quarter pipe. And then now it's a layer cake quarter pipe. It's got a few layers. Let's see, what do we got here? That's kind of bouncy. A lot of times I get all psyched to do this show, and I'm I just grab a blue drawing utensil, and then I start drawing, and before you know it, I've spent 15 minutes drawing, and then I look up and it's completely invisible, and the blue keyed out with the chroma key blue screen thing. And so this time I'm proud of myself. I remembered that I needed to use not blue, anything but blue. I usually do wear blue clothing just to be silly and mess with the chroma key thing, but I got this new shirt, so psyched about it, and so I had to rock the new shirt and not. Oh, whoa, that could go right there. Dang, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Okay, don't overthink it. Don't think too long. Oh, that's a weird move. And then what if I went back in like that? That's crazy. Okay, I'm doing it. Oh, I think I'm gonna do this 3D layer cake thing going on. I'm gonna do some more of that. Boom. I was gonna use I was gonna use paint markers on this thing, but there's something it's yeah, paint markers are cool, but oil paint stick. Oh, I have an idea. here we go. Let's see. First I'm gonna do a little, I guess this is like the side of the quarter pipe. I'm gonna do this little thing, but then I want some kind of weird, some kind of weird seed pod thing going like that. This is like a shape, I don't know what this thing is, but I do draw this form quite a bit. Not quite sure what it is to me or why it's so compelling. Oh, well, I can tell you one thing is I love undulating, like undulating lines, like waves, wavy lines. And so this is like, it's like one undulating line with like a mirroring undulating line. It's not really that it's like a seed pod, it's just that like, it's like those two lines like kind of playing off of each other. Do some old reliable concentric rectangles. It's time-tested motif. I'm pretty sure it's been around since like the dawn of humans. People started drawing and they're like, I'm gonna draw concentric stuff. All right. I think since I did like a little outline around this form, I think maybe like a little, ooh, that is a tight squeeze there. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Boom. Now, there's no way I'm gonna be able to squeeze through that. Not without it looking super awkward. So I'm just gonna go like that. Yeah. Maybe even a third one. I do like doing odd numbers. What do I do here? Let's see. It's kind of like, okay, I get it. I see what's happening here. I go like this, and then like that. And then I think there's, there's that thing there, and then down here, there's gonna be that's this thing saying like, hey, what up, I see you. Let's see, some more layer cake stuff, except I'm only doing 3 layers, like 1, 2, 3. All right, y'all, call into the station and tell me what kind of art materials you're using to draw an abstract shapescape. Call it a shapescape or a parade float. I kind of go with either one. I grew up in Louisiana, so Mardi Gras is always on my mind. Let's see, this could be like, come up here, yeah, go right there, and then another little, this piece of whatever this material is, it's like aluminum like sandwiching, sheets of like painted aluminum sandwiching like a thin sheet of plastic, and it's used for like signage. And there's like this was in a bar, club, music venue that closed down in Burlington, Vermont, and they had this like quote they have a quote on the back of it, so I'll just read it to you. It's kind of oh, never mind, I'm not going to read it to you, I can't see it. Keep you. What does it say? I might try to like pull it off of here at the end of the show. Oh wait, I can see. Let's see. Hold up. Sorry, I'm teasing y'all. It says, when love and skill work together, expect a masterpiece. John Ruskin. So that's exciting. I like it. I'm thinking like a half circle, kind of oval, or like ellipse type of thing. I love drawing these like wonky ellipse shapes. When I was in college, there was a friend of mine who had like a poster of like a Wassily Kandinsky poster of like this kind of like grid of it's like watercolored concentric circles, and I was so like hyped on this like how beautiful it was, even though it was so simple. And I just like, I think I started painting, I definitely started like using more watercolor then, because I was just like, oh my God, that's so cool. I bet he was using gouache, now that I think about it, because it was like super vibrant. It would have been more washed out if it was watercolor. But I definitely like, it like planted the seed of like wobbly circles and like concentric circles and like concentric ellipses, and it was like, oh, that's all you got to do to make art that looks cool. All right, sign me up. I'm in. And I have done maybe hundreds of paintings of with circles, or like that 1,000. Maybe not 1,000, but definitely hundreds. There's this like moment right here, and I could tie it to that. Boy, oh boy. I think I should. If I do it and then it looks like crap, that's what's cool about painting on trash, is because you can do stuff like that and it doesn't matter, because I mean, this thing was literally like free pile. This was leaning against, this was on this piece of whatever this was leaning against a telephone pole on a sidewalk with a little sign that said free on it. And I was like, oh yeah, that has got Clark's Public Art School written all over it as some kind of material to use. I love me some good trash, especially smooth metal trash. Yes. Freaking obsessed. Oh, okay. I'm glad I did that. Yeah, because that definitely needed to happen. And that. And that. But I think I'm not gonna go too far. I mean, that's it. That's the I maxed out on those like concentric curved lines or whatever, but I gotta do something over here. Okay. Oh, okay. The tuck. It's like coming from behind this thing. Little lines. I could do the same thing right there. That'd be crazy, or not crazy at all. It'd be like totally predictable. All right, I think I know what's going on. I'm gonna do something weird, but just bear with me here. Yeah, definitely that. And then, it's a tight squeeze over here, but I'm gonna go ahead and just be careful. Whew, it's like playing Operation, but with oil paint stick. It's a stressful game. Let's see. What's going on over here? Like if I go like straight off of that, that's gonna like, it's like, there's no way, if I don't like cut a line going right here, there's just no way to avoid having some kind of visual conversation with this little spot, which is not bad, but it's like, where am I gonna go with that? It doesn't, oh, I have an idea. Okay. I'm gonna do that, That is what I'm freaking talking about. Yeah, for sure. That was the move. And then, oh, jeepers. Yikes. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. What in the heck? I love it. This is the cool part where I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes I kind of get a little too comfy and I'm like, oh, I know how to do this. I know how to draw this abstraction. And I kind of don't like that feeling that much. It's like, where's the challenge? So one of my favorite things about art is it's like you're like problem solving and making the problem in the same moment. You're like creating a problem for yourself and then like solving it like almost immediately or later or something like that. But yeah, that's good stuff. I'm gonna just do this. I mean, I know it's weird, but let's see how it works. It's a decision. That's a decision. And then let's see. There's a few things that could happen to this triangle. I could go like that. I'm gonna say, ooh, God, that's tough. Or it could go this, or it could go ooh. I'm gonna do this first. And then I could go like that, but that's weird. I could go like that. Oh yeah, that's the move. You hear? Yep. Okay, you can see. These are very important things happening right now, so I didn't want to make sure y'all could see. Ooh, that I don't like. I mean, I'm about to cause trouble. Oh, yay! I can't believe that worked. Okay. There was something that happened here where it kind of like went like, I'm gonna do something similar right here. Boom. Whoa. Yikes. All right. Ooh, man. I'm in a situation coming up here. Don't overthink it. I mean, I'm like burning time here. I'm just standing here looking at the painting. No, that's cool. It's okay to take a break and like actually think about what you're doing first. That's might be something that I would suggest sometimes. But I feel like there's also like something to be said for not thinking about it too much and just like going for it. And then, you know, if you mess up, then that's okay. But something really kind of like intuitive and automatic happens when you don't think about it. All right, I'm just gonna, speaking of thinking and not thinking, I'm just gonna do something here. Okay, what if I connect, that's vulgar. I was thinking like connect that corner to that corner, but I mean, that's crazy. I don't like it. I'm gonna try it out. You know, what's the worst that could happen? It looks like a kite, or it's a dagger, and like this is like the part where the dagger goes into the handle, and then that's the one side of the blade. That's the other side of the blade. Yeah, I don't have any regrets. But I'm gonna kind of bring it back into abstraction. We don't need a big dagger in the middle of the painting, so do some little angle. Woo! Yeah. I'm down with that. Now I've got this space. Yikes. Wow. There's a lot of like, what if I left that? That is, I mean, that's kind of cool. This is a narrow little, what is that, an isthmus? This little spot, it's like here's a land mass, and here's a land mass, and then there's this little isthmus right here. Or no, is isthmus like when the land goes real skinny and then goes back to wide land? Oh, a strait. Okay. Depending on whether this is water and this is land and this is land, or vice versa, like it would be either like a strait or an isthmus, but you get the picture. There's a little tight squeeze. If I'm going to try to put a line through there, it's like there's barely enough. Now, what I'm thinking right now, if I'm going to put a line like going like all the way up here, is there any other place in the whole painting where two lines are that close together? And I'm going to say yes, like right here. So it's safe. It's been done. It's not like I'm doing some weird move in the middle of this thing that people are going to be like, oh God, I liked that drawing, except for that weird part where you like went way too close together with the lines. It's like, are they going to touch? Did he mean for them to touch, or did he mean for them to be like separate? Because it's kind of vague. But I think I avoided. I think it's a safe little squeeze right through there. Now, can I fit another line? Absolutely not. So that was it. And I think it was perfect because it like this little bar kind of stops all this action that's like butting up against that line. It's like boom, and then this is the little buffer. This is the neutral ground. That's a New Orleans phrase. People call the median a neutral ground in New Orleans. I love that. What up, y'all in NOLA? I'm jealous of your food that you ate tonight because I'm sure it was better than what I ate. All right, we got that. Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing going up there. I could do this. There's been a thing that's been happening lately. Like here, it's like these lines with this line under it, and then another thing going on. It's almost like weaving. It's like there's some kind of like weave type. It's like when you get these stripes and they're going under another spot, and then it's like back to like going that same direction. I don't know what I'm talking about. You might understand what I'm saying, but if you don't, that's totally fine because I barely do. It's like a kind of abstract concept, like homage to weaving. Here we go. Here's another spot. Like, okay, so like this is kind of what I'm talking about. It's like this thing goes over this, but then what if I come back right here? And the same thing right here. What if I go like this? And so it has this little spot has this like herringbone kind of thing where you got the parquet floors where it's like boom, boom, boom. Or maybe it's easier if it's like this, something like that. Okay. Oh, you did not expect that. And neither did I, but that's cool. I think this thing's so busy, I think it's gonna be cool to like leave this space in here white. I could do some like vertical lines, but I think I like it just, like leave that little, there's a couple, it's cool to like leave some chill spots. It doesn't have to be all crazy everywhere. All right, here we go. Ugh. All right, can y'all see? Oh yeah, we got the big screen. Could do that dagger, another dagger right there. Nah, that's crazy. I'm not doing that. reminds me of the dagger going through your skin tattoo, or like where I used to draw that on my arm whenever I was a kid. Let's do some more weaving here. Boom. I'm gonna go like this, and then now that spot's too skinny. What if okay. Yeah. Could go like that. No. It's over. That spot is resolved. That's the right word. That's the word I'm thinking of. That spot is resolved. This is almost could be resolved, but I'm just gonna jam some little lines in here. If I do this behind here, then it's almost like too literal. It's like, oh, you got this little band that's covered up by that band. But what are my options? I guess one of my options is this. Yeah. All right. Wow. I mean, I could do that. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna think on that. Think about this. Let's decide. Call in. Call me. I'm just joking. You'd have to use a time machine because we're not doing this live. Let's see. Same deal. Unresolved. What do I do? It could be a diagonal. No, that's not the right thing. No. Oh my gosh. Totally know what to do here. Boom. Yes. That is the answer to that. And then I'm gonna go like this down here for sure. That. Oh my gosh. Running with it. Yeah, for sure. I like what's happening here. Wow. Look at this real estate. Jeez. Man, that's like a gift. That's a gift from my 15 minutes ago self to my present tense self. I love it. Appreciate you. Usually I kind of do the whole thing and then start just filling in everywhere. I don't usually just leave this whole giant expanse of white or unpainted. That's just wonderful. I love that. I love that for me. Okay. No to the dagger. This isn't thrashing. It's a reference to an 80s skateboard movie called Thrashin'. The bad guy skateboard gang was called the Daggers. It's got, that was like Josh Brolin. That was one of Josh Brolin's first movies. It maybe came out before Goonies. It's same time frame as Goonies. Dang, getting all pop culture. 30, 40 years ago, pop culture. Let's see. Okay, this is gonna be wild. Y'all are gonna like this, maybe. It's okay if you don't. You might hate it, but I'm gonna go like this, and then I'm gonna squeeze through there. Ooh, oh my gosh, that was sketchy, bro. Now I got this bizarre shape. That's what happens when you do risky moves. You end up with bizarre shapes, and you just what do I do with this thing? Jeez. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Let's weave. Here we go. For sure. Yep. We wove a little bit. Okay. That's might have taken it too far, but okay. Still, I gotta deal with this. What happens if I come off of this thing like? Oh God. Ooh. Did not mean to do that. Okay, I have a plan. Here we go. Kind of goofy, but whatever. All right, now, holy cow. That's, jeez. Okay. I gotta figure out what to do with this whole other side of the painting. Don't overthink it. It's not precious. Oh my God. Whee! Yes, absolutely. That was the right move. And then maybe some of, let's see, if I'm going 3D off of those things, which I absolutely should do, go like that, and then like this. Whoa. Yeah. That when you see it, like when you see the line get like super thick like that, that equals fun. That means I'm having fun. You know, when you see that, you're like, oh, that's what the zone looks like. Okay, I'm gonna do some layer cake. I call these rollers. It's like you can skateboard off of this. It's not really a drop in because it's not a quarter pipe, but you can like drop, you know, you can roll in and then you go like that. That's what those are about. It's like, it's kind of comes back to skateboarding very frequently. Quarter pipe. Okay, well that's the only other time. It's quarter pipe and then just Dubuffet sculptures. I love some giant Dubuffet public art sculptures. They just are cool. They have stripes all over them and they're just all these weird shapes. Check him out, Jean Dubuffet. Oh yeah. I'm gonna say it right now because I might forget at the end of this thing. But we've got some artists for you to look up. I made like these little clips. You know, it's like a little art history lesson, sorta. I mean, that's really between you and Google. But if you, we're gonna throw these three little artists to look up at the end of this show, and then you can check them out and be like radical or I don't care, but don't be a hater. All right, I don't know about this, but okay, I'm just gonna go for it. Woo. Wow, that was a decision. Okay. Like whoops, but too far. That's okay. We'll do a little half pipe right here. Some more skateboarding references. Now this is where it gets weird. Don't know about that. Never done that before, but I don't know about never, but okay. That's interesting, huh? What am I doing? Oh, Oh, I do know what I'm going to do here. I talked about this recently. I draw this. Oh my gosh, I am thirsty. I've been talking a lot. I need some water. I'm not sponsored by Polar Seltzer, but y'all could hit me up, Polar. Send me some free seltzer, and I'll drink it on air. Okay, so this shape, it's not intentionally, wow, we're going corporate as heck. It's not intentionally a Puma shoe swoop, but but I always think about the little, when I draw this shape where it's like a skinny line that goes to, and then it curves, but it's like this part's wider and that part's skinnier. I can't draw that without thinking Puma, because I did wear a lot of Pumas in my high school days. That was kind of like my uniform. I used to wear like tan Dickies and a white t-shirt, and then I had like a bunch of different colors of Puma shoes, like sequentially, not all at the same time. All right, I'm gonna do another Puma. And yes, Puma, we got the same deal. If you want to send me some shoes, that's fine. I'm not gonna complain. Okay, now if I'm doing that little curve thing, I'm gonna just, there's a spot here. I'm doing it. Excuse me. It's weird. I mean, that's not really a Puma, that's just a curved line. That's more like a quarter pipe, because it doesn't get skinnier on the side. It doesn't get skinnier on one side or the other. It's kind of like the same width, but whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna do the same thing over here. That's wild. It's like this little, this line continues, like it skips this little spot, and then it continues right here and curves down into there, and like, I'm into it. All right, and what the heck am I gonna do now? Oh, wow, that is, go. It's like an underhang. Got any rock climbers out here? You can like hang off underneath this thing. Let's see. All right, well, I'm gonna do another one of those. And another one of those. And then that's it, because if I did another one, it would go right into that corner, which would pretty much negate the dimensionality of this 3D form going behind and then reappearing right here. If I like drew a line coming right from that corner, what was the point of having 3 dimensions when it just becomes 2-dimensional later on? No, that ain't happening. All right, but I do have to deal with this situation over here somehow. Like, how does this relate? That would be crazy. What if I left that white? I'm doing it. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's not any more of a bold blank area than like this, which I very likely will leave alone, because I don't see any way to do anything without it like just wrecking stuff. Yeah, same deal over here. It's like if I start messing around with this, it's just gonna like wreck stuff, which I do. I do that. I mess up my paintings by continuing when I shouldn't frequently, but that'd be cool if I learned my lesson. Ever at all. Okay, let's see. We got do want to, it's just, no, that's too much. Let's see, maybe? I think so, yeah, I gotta do something over there. I am gonna do this though. I don't want it to be like so weird and regular. There we go. Yeah, that's cool, that's cool. Okay, so what I'm thinking is either one of these, like a quarter pipe shape, which is like, no, but then what if it's one of these, like a little bloop, and then like a little shoe? It's not actually a shoe, it's just, you know, it's like, oh, it's a roller, this shape. What if I did that, but, oh, I should do that, because then it's like, there's like a little, it's like repetition. Yeah, for sure. But should I go from here, or I'm thinking like right here. All right, I'm doing it. And then make it 3D, because yes, of course. And then layer cake, stripe it. And then, oh my God. Whoa, that was, yeah, cool, all right, cool. Wow. This is kind of like the hardest part. It's like the very end, and you're like, it's like, don't mess up. It's like looking so cool. I think it's cool. Y'all don't have to think it's cool. Y'all can be like, that's so whack, dude. What are you talking about? But I like it a lot. Oh, wow. I shouldn't have done that, but it's not too late. I mean, it's fine. It's not that bad. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna do that, boom. Ooh. For sure. Oof. Oh my gosh. Is that it? I don't know I don't think I could do anything else. I'm not gonna touch that. That's full, that's fine. Yeah, just leave it. That's it. Thank you, folks, for joining me on this art adventure. I hope you are inspired. It's time to see the 3 artists I remembered. We're going to show you 3 artists to look up. You know, you and Google, hit it up, check them out. I don't know who it's going to be. I have to go through my list or my images and check, you know, see which ones are appropriate, relevant to this, ideally. But I'm thinking Victor Passmore, maybe Dubuffet, Amy Silman, maybe. Oh, Shadiqua Smith, maybe. I don't know. Cool. All right. Peace out, y'all. Have a good night. Thank you. Cheers. Peace. Yeah. Bye. Boom.